As you have already learned, in order to maximize the profit, the firm should set the price and decide the output level based on the marginal revenue equals the marginal cost rule. We say MR equal to MC rule. So how to find the optimal price and quantity? Let's check this example. Example 1. The weekly demand for firm's product was estimated to be QD equal to 2000 minus 1000 P. Here the Q sub D is the quantity of the products. The P is the price per products. The cost function is TC. The total cost is 150 plus 0.25 Q. Q is output of the products, the quantity, and the TC is the total cost. So, with the given equations, the demand function and the cost functions, we need to find out the MR, the marginal revenue, and the MC, marginal cost first. How do we find out the MR? MR is a derivative of the total revenue. How do we find the MC? MC is the marginal cost. It is a derivative of the total cost. Now let's go through those steps to find out the MR and MC with the given equations. Again, remember our goal here is to find the optimal price and quantity which maximize the profit. To get there, we use MR equal to MC rule. So step 1. Express the demand equation in terms of price. So QD is 2000 minus the 1000 price times price. So price is 2 minus 0.001 Q times Q. Step 2. Substituting this into the equation for total revenue. We need to find out total revenue. Why we need total revenue? Because we use total revenue to calculate the margin revenue. Margin revenue is the derivative of the TR, the total revenue. So total revenue is price times quantity. So total revenue is, now price is 2 minus 0.001 Q. So 2 minus 0.001 Q times Q, quantity. We get 2Q minus 0.001 Q square. So this is the equation for the total revenue. Step 3. To find the marginal revenue, we take the derivative of the total revenue equation, the one we just got. TR, total revenue, is 2Q minus 0.001 Q square. So marginal revenue is 2 minus 0.002 Q. Step 4. To find the marginal cost, which is the derivative of TC with respect to the Q, we take the derivative of total cost equation. Total cost is 150 plus 0.25 Q, which gives us MC is 0.25. Step 5. Let MR equal to MC. Then that is 2 minus 0.002 Q equal to 0.25. So we can solve for the Q is 875. Substitute the 875 into this formula, price equal to 2 minus 0.001 Q, then we can get the price is 1.125. Example 2. Let's assume the weekly demand for a firm's product was estimated to be Q sub D equal to 20,000 minus 100 P. So here the QD is the quantity of products and the P is the price per product. The cost function is total cost. TC is 10,000 plus 100 Q plus 0.02 Q square. again, the TC is the total cost, and the Q is output of products, the quantity. So solution is the first step. Express the demand equation in terms of the price. So when Q is 20,000 minus 100p, the P is 200 minus 0.01 Q. Step 2. Substituting this price equal to 200 minus 0.01 Q into the equation for total revenue, because the total revenue is the price times, price per unit times the quantity. So total revenue is 200 minus 0.01 Q times Q. Then we get 200 Q minus 0.01 Q squared. So MR is a derivative of this total revenue function. To find the marginal revenue, we take the first derivative of this equation. So MR is 200 minus 0.02 Q. Step 4, we need to find out the MC. So MC is the derivative of the total cost. These given equations here. So that is 100 plus 0.04 Q. Step 5. So while we try to find out the MR and the MC, we try to make the MR equal to MC, then we can find out the optimal price and the optimal quantity. So MR equal to MC here is 200 minus 0.02 Q equal to 100 plus 0.04 Q. Based on this equation, we can solve for the Q. Q is 1667. This quantity is the optimum quantity that can make the profit maximized. And use this Q. Based on this equation, we can get the price. Price is 183.33. So those are the optimal price the firm should set and the optimum output the firms to produce to maximize its profit. Again, if you have any questions, please send me email.